and skills. There must be no compromise on gender parity. And you will see the team are going to release will have more women than men on the basis of the firm commitment that the ANC gave us. The ANC said we must appoint leadership that is beyond reproach, that is not attached to scandals, leadership that is clear, and leadership that does not have questionable characteristics. The ANC further said we must appoint leaders or MEC that are ready to serve, that they will hit the ground running and there won't be any further delay. And the ANC called that this leadership must also represent our alliance partners. So it gives me a great pleasure to reintroduce to you the new members of the Executive Councils or the MECs that will lead us to implement what I've just alluded to above. In terms of health, we've added health and wellness. So it's now the Department of Health and Wellness. And the reason we've added wellness, we are very worried that our people only arrive at the hospitals when they're already sick. That we need to put a strong wellness program and programs that will assist us to have details of all our citizens, medical details of all our citizens, their blood pressure, allergy, and all these things, so that by the time they arrive at the hospital, the public health system has information about. So we are putting an Infomax so that even a person, when he goes to a hospital, they must know which hospital has beds, which hospital does not have beds. There must be some information that is easily available. You don't have to send patients to a hospital and they are told the hospital does not have beds and people have to wait. So we're investing a lot in information management at that particular level. We want to reduce the queues. We want to reduce, you'll see when we proceed on other areas that we are intervening. So the wellness component will also have a strong regulatory arm. There's a kind of food that are circulating, fake food that are circulating in the market. We want to regulate that. We want to tackle that. There are food that is expired and people are selling it in there. So we are strengthening the wellness part of it, the regulatory wellness of it, where people are not keeping to standards. They're increasing the level of sugar, the level of salt, and all those particular things. So that is why now we want to elevate the wellness part of it in terms of health, but the education part of it, what is TB, what is cancer, within the schooling environment, so that our children know the food that they must eat, healthy food, and food that is not healthy. But because health is under tremendous pressure in our province, senior clinicians want to leave. You are quite aware what has happened in Tembisa Hospital. So we need a senior leader in the ANC to be deployed there and take that responsibility on our behalf. And within that context, we have appointed the Deputy Chairperson of the ANC, Nomantu Nkomorale Huku, to be the new MEC for health and wellness. Another challenge in health is financial management. They've got accruals. They're going through difficulties in terms of goods that are overpriced, in terms of many other things that are not taking place or are taking place in a manner that is questionable. So she's a former MEC for health, a former MEC for treasury, for finance. What we need, the department must be the department that must pay service providers within 30 days. It's the only department that is not doing that in the province. So because she has that experience of finance, we really believe she can go there and assist us and sort out all. Because if you don't pay service providers, you're not going to get service. If you don't get service, it means people are not getting quality. But you also have majority of people that are accessing our services that must not access our services. So she will assist us there, and the deputy chair have accepted this mandate with humility, and I want to thank her. We are serious about health, and that is why I'm starting with it. Hospitals in the townships must not be the way they are now. So the MEC has the immediate task. Hospitals in the township must be the best hospitals we have in the province. We are starting in the township. It's part of our broader township development agenda that we have. All the hospitals that are based in the township, we want to see a 360-degree change. Level of medications, service, the infrastructure, and everything that is within the health. So this part is a part that we want MEC Nomantu Nkomoralu Hoku to go there and assist us. Can't have people queuing since 6 o'clock in the morning and they only get access to a medical doctor around 2 p.m. That must be history. We must respect our people and also the attitude of our staff members towards our patients. So we are very firm on this one. And we believe MEC Nomantu Nkomoralu Hoku will assist us. The economy is a big thing. It's massive. You know, we said that we want to reconstruct our economy. We've attracted massive investment, and thanks to our former premier, we've attracted investment from Germany and other areas. The motor industry is an area where we really believe we are making major progress. The Roslyn Belt is an area that we really believe will assist us. We've also passed a law that will assist and make investment easier. In that particular area, we felt we needed somebody young, dynamic, that can understand the mission, because we need somebody that will run. We've just passed a law that government will buy services, goods and services from township businesses. So we've passed the township economic development. We need somebody who will monitor departments' adherence to it. We need somebody who will identify township businesses and develop them. We need people who will fund factories that are going to be in the township. The hallmark of this administration should be to unleash township economic potential of our townships. We want to reclaim back all the sponsor shops that are not owned by South Africans, and we're not apologetic about it. We want to fund South Africans that will open their own stores. We want to fund South Africans that will ensure that those shops are owned by South Africans. We want to back them up to buy stock. We want to back them up to open opportunities for our people. So township business is going to be big. We want to develop a database of all businesses that are in the townships. We want to have qualified people that can be recruited from our townships within the business space. So within that context, we've asked Tasneem Modara to be the MEC for economic development. She was the MEC for DID. We are changing her to go there and run, literally run, and assist us to ensure that we implement this. We can't pass a bill and then fold our arms. There are lots of township businesses that need our support. You will see later as well that we want another new support to townships. So the hallmark of this discussion, good people, is townships, informal settlement, and hostels. That's our priority. If you can't change the lives of our people in the townships, you must forget about this freedom. If you can't change the lifestyle of our people in formal settlements, where people must live where there's no sanitation, we must have heart as human beings. We must have heart as leaders and not subject our people in those conditions. So that's the area that we want to focus. The third priority, it's safety and security. If we can't take the fight against criminals head on, we must forget. We can't have people that are just destroying robots, traffic lights. We can't have people that are stealing steel in stadiums, community walls, and any other thing. So we want to push back this aspect of vandalism. We want to push back people that have a march but they destroy things. So this department is going to increase its budget. That's where we're going to. We want them to go and recruit young, fit people that are going to assist us in fighting crime. So crime is going to be the area that we want to focus on. We can't have South Africans being scared of their own shadows. We can't have South Africans that are scared, even in their own houses. We can't have South Africans, the first thing they do when they come back from work is to check if the television set is still where it was. We are bringing a huge force with the law enforcement agencies. I'm already in advanced discussion with the Minister of Police and the Minister of Transport. We have something called Gauteng Police. We want to expand it. As I said, we intend to recruit not less than 6,000 people. We want every ward to have a car that is patrolling in that ward. We want to get high-powered vehicles that we will share with the police and supplement the police. We really believe we must have at least 4 helicopters that should be ready to go to any area of crime and assist. We are going to take this fight against criminals head on. We are also creating an e-security network, a new e-security network. That e-security means we want face recognition CCTVs every inch of Gauteng. Every inch of Gauteng must have face recognition CCTVs to monitor the movements. You will see when we go to transport and finance, we want to take over the e-tolls countries immediately to monitor movement of cars. So we are going big on that aspect. We are doing a research because we're going to have 6,000 young people that are going to be in every ward in terms of security, supplementing law enforcement. We're not replacing, we are supplementing the police and the traffic police. That is why we are meeting with the minister to assist us how best we have. So we want every Gauteng citizen to have what we call an e-panic button. We are starting with government staff, e-panic button. If you are under threat, you press it, and then our forces will come and assist you, especially for GBV incident. If there is a woman feel they are not safe, they'll press that e-button, and our forces will come and assist them and protect them. We are serious in the fight against crime. We can't surrender our future to criminals. And that's why we are putting this kind of interventions. And the law enforcement agencies is going to play a critical role. And we've asked a no-fear person to lead it, Comrade Faith Mazibuko, to lead us in the fight. We can't have kidnappings just happening, and that is why the helicopter component. We can't just have people robbing cash in transit in the middle of a freeway and nothing happens to them. We want to enter that space and push back. If we can fight crime in Gauteng, we would have saved South Africa the tag of being a crime destination or an area where tourists are killed and other things. So we're going big on this one. That is why it's part of our budget movement. So we're going to move lots of budget in the fight against crime. And lawlessness. I must emphasize that, lawlessness. People who put just a building anywhere without getting permission, without getting license. We are also putting a 24/7 anti-land invasion team. 24/7 anti-land invasion to fight lawlessness. Can't just have people putting informal settlement anywhere anyhow. Now that we want to eliminate informal settlement, we don't want new people creating new informal settlement. So we'll put a unit to stop land invasion, 24/7. And it's not somebody that will procure to come and do. We will do it on our own as a state. That is why we want to strengthen that aspect. We will do it on our own as a state. We are not procuring services from any other person. We want somebody to say, they're invading land there, go there now. You must not go and fill a form applying for people to give you quotations, no. It must be a unit that is standby, ready, and must stop this thing. We can't have our province having so many informal settlements, even in areas where the economy has been disrupted. So we want to strengthen that aspect, and I hope the team of safety is going to assist us in that particular mission. In terms of transport, we're adding a new element of logistics, so it's going to be transport and logistics. There must be no school without a desk because there's not been delivered, or without a book. There must be no hospital without medication because someone forgot to deliver it. So we're adding the logistic part of it, so it's going to be transport and logistics. We're bringing a new person from the legislature, financially shrewd, she understands the finances. Kidiboni Diale Tlabela, it's new, the new MEC. She's going to lead transport and logistics. And her mandate is simple: ensure that the e-tolls are scrapped. I must emphasize, we're at that advanced stage. You'll see where, when I go to finance, the element that we're going to indicate. So, transport, we are changing the attitude, and we're not making things difficult. They have the responsibility to build provincial roads and regional roads. We want to work with local governments. We want to tar township roads and informal settlement roads. We want to shift their mandate and the resources. They will continue with that. But we can't have our communities not having tar roads. We can't have our communities struggling in rainy season. We can't have our communities where it rains. We know there will be people missing because there's no proper infrastructure. So even though their mandate is regional and provincial roads, we are going to the townships to fix township roads. We are going to the informal settlements to fix roads in informal settlements. We are going to hostels to fix roads inside hostels. So the budget focus changes completely. That budget focus is no longer in areas where we really believe we can, at least in the next 2 years, hold the roads the way they are and deal with other things that we have. I had discussions with the team. There was supposed to be expansion of the Gautrain to other areas like Four Ways and other things. I'm going to discuss with the leadership of Four Ways. We need money in the townships. So any other thing that is not money in the townships and in the informal settlement must wait. We need money to improve hostels. So the budgeting component of the transport must be to tar streets in the townships. close potholes in the townships. Put things that will ensure that when it rains, our people must not struggle to get into their own houses because it's raining. We must not do that. We must ensure that our people live in conditions that we promised a better life for them. So the budget priorities are going to the townships. We have to fix townships. We have to fix informal settlements. We have to fix hostels. We can't be happy when communities are going through the pains that are going in the townships, in the hostels. So that's the approach that we are taking. I know this one, people have been waiting to know who was replacing me in education. We've taken the chairperson of the portfolio committee, Matume Chilwan, to lead education. We are creating a new department to manage coalition governments in our province. There are a lot of instability. We are jealous about the need to ensure that local authority functions. So we are removing COCTA from human settlement to be a standalone department so that it gives attention to local government and it gives attention to coalition in particular, how to manage coalition and how to assist parties. Because some of the things, they just need conflict resolution rather than vote of no confidence. You just bring the parties involved, get a professional mediator, assist them. You must not be quick to have vote of confidence. These things create instability. And my worry is that we are losing skilled engineers, skilled people, because there's no one wants to work in an environment that is not stable. And we must be jealous about people that we want to recruit and bring. So COCTA will be a standalone department. We're bringing eGov to COCTA. eGov is our ICT hub of the department. And we are also introducing a new thing called research and development. There are lots of things that government must do on their own. And it needs research and development. If you check the highest cost of the private sector as research and development, we as government want to accept things. We have to do our own research and development as government. For example, the e-panic button, we want to do it as government and go and research and develop things that can assist us. So we are bringing research and development. So here it's COCTA, eGov, research and development. And we've appointed our former chief whip, Mzigaifani Mzikumalu, to lead us there and ensure that local government is stable and to ensure that coalition government does not bring instability in our province because it affects the economy. But key to me, it affects skills. We have to recruit the best to come to Gauteng. But if you have this instability, all other municipalities will recruit the best out of all of us. So we need to stabilize that and assist the local authority. We are creating a new department of infrastructure. This new department of infrastructure incorporates human settlement. So we've got two departments, human settlement and infrastructure. They have to build houses in the townships. They have to change all the hostels the way they are to be habitable. Those hostels must be fit for human beings to stay there. So there are 5 hostels that are controlled by the province. The team has already been mandated to go and start with those 5 hostels. Other hostels are controlled by municipalities. We are going to find a way of working with municipalities. But the 5 that are going, they must be a model of a future hostel that we want. And we want people that stays in the hostel. We must know who they are. We are going to work with indunas. So if there's something that we are going to do is to change the face of hostels. We want them, still want them to be family units. But those that wants to stay in hostels, those hostels must still look beautiful. Must not have hostels with sewer flowing freely. Must not have hostels where people are washing with cold water. because there's no electricity in the hostel. I grew in a hostel, so at Block 4 in Sutoga Hostel in Tembisa. That's where I used to hide for police, when police were looking for me. So hostels must be fit for human consumption, for human beings to stay there. So all the hostels are going. I campaigned in Mamelodi Hostel. It's dirty, smelly. You can't have people staying in those kind of places. So the key mandate there in terms of human settlements is land release. We want to release land. There are young people that need land. They don't want somebody to give them an RDP house. If you give them land, government tar the streets, put water, put electricity, put sanitation, the person can finish the house on their own. So we are going that route. We are going to release a lot of land to young people in particular. The roads will be tarred, you'll have sewer, you will have water, you'll have sanitation, electricity. You can just build on your own and finish whatever that you have. That's the massive orientation that we want to take as part of the mandate of human settlement and infrastructure development. So we have appointed Lebogang Maile to lead us with that aspect. We move to finance. Finance, we are adding two important elements there. Because we want to scrap e-tolls, the mandate of the new MEC for finance is to formulate a new revenue methods that we want to utilize to take the debt away from Sandra. So his first mandate to move quickly to scrap the e-tolls. We need that new revenue model. So is mandated to deal with that aspect. The second aspect, utilizing the relevant laws, and I'm emphasizing that, utilizing the relevant laws and in agreement with National Treasury. We want to be the first province to establish a state bank. So the mandate of the MEC for finance is to establish the state bank. We run a 150 billion budget. And the people that have been banking with us for the last 28 years or so, they were just taking our money, not doing anything. We want to change the face of townships. Townships must use the state bank to apply for a bond to improve their houses. We can't keep township houses as four-room bedroom houses. That was done by apartheid. We can't continue with that. So a state bank will allow people to borrow money, improve how township houses look like. And we want to go then be responsible for that. We want to fund township businesses. So the state bank will assist to fund those state businesses. So finance is going to also bring a new element of a pharmaceutical company. We are going to buy medication on our own directly. Don't want to buy medicine via third party who will go to China and bring back. So the new mandate of the finance department is to establish a pharmaceutical company. We will buy medication in bulk directly from the holders of those titles. So we are bringing a pharmaceutical company under finance that is going to assist us. There must be no hospital without medication, especially township hospitals. There must be no clinic without medication. So we are going to buy medication directly on our own. And the finance department is going to manage that to ensure that we don't have problems. So we have appointed the provincial secretary of the Communist Party, Jacob Palama Mamahulo, to be the MEC for finance. He understands why we want a state bank. He's not going to disappoint us. This will test the character, whether it's indeed a communist or not. But we'll do this within the law. We'll do this within the law. And then we'll consult with the relevant institution, the Reserve Bank, Treasury, and all other things. We're not going to do that outside those things. Sport is crucial. We want to elevate libraries. We want to elevate the support for sport. We have lost, many things in terms of sports. The international events that are not coming. I mean, you know, the MTN final is going to Durban. We want Gauteng to be the home of all this competitive sport. Athletics, netball. So we want somebody who's going to lobby to have this thing. We have left this thing to other provinces where they were controlling majority of sports events and international events. So, and we want these events to be in the townships, some of them, so that townships can host some of these events. We want to upgrade all sporting facilities in the townships. You know, that ground in the township that is dusty, the MEC must go there and ensure it has proper grass, proper infrastructure in the township. Who said our children must play with dust? They must play with proper infrastructure. So we've assigned Morakani Musubze to be the MEC responsible for sport. Social development, we are changing things there. We can't say Nyaupe is a problem and throw our hands. I said to the new MEC, we are going to open, like we are opening people to apply to come to our schools. We need any parent that has a child that has a problem with Nyaupe. We want to take those children for 6 months as the state. Anyone that is a Nyaupe addict, we are not doing this through NGOs. NGOs have been dealing with this thing, but this problem is continuing. So we want all Nyaupe children, everyone that has a problem with Nyaupe, we are taking them to a farm that is owned by the state. They are going to stay there. We will rehabilitate them. The Department of Health will give them medication. The Department of Education will assess them. If they are ready to go to school, we'll send them to school. We'll carry the bill as the state. Those that are talented in sport will do. We want all Nyaupe. We will kill this thing of Nyaupe. We can't surrender our children and young people to Nyaupe. So we are taking all, including homeless people. We can't have every city, people are sleeping in the CBD area. And we're funding NGOs to assist us with that problem. It's clear they failed if the problem is still there. So homeless people, even if we can't move them out, but they deserve comfort. But we want to take them, we want to create centers in the areas where they are, at least to have where to wash, where to put their things in a locker, so that they can go and look for a job and come back and get a place to stay and all other things. So we are changing the way we are treating homeless people and the way we are treating Nyaupe addicts. We can't surrender young people to this drug called Nyaupe. So we want to take everyone that has Nyaupe, we want to take care of those children. We will clean them. After 6 months, they will be better children. They will be better young people. But there must be a focused program on them, very focused, to attend to these issues. We've asked Mbadi Thope to lead this battle, to be the MEC responsible for social development. You can see that this leadership represents retention and continuity, as we are only bringing literally 2 MECs because the other vacancy was held by me as an MEC. So we've kept almost 7 MECs within the team, so we've not made major changes. And unfortunately, we couldn't accommodate all other people, and all those that are not part, we're identifying areas where we are deploying them. so that they can be in a position to assist us. I wish the team well, and let's serve the people of Gauteng, and let's do it now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Premier. Colleagues, welcome to Gauteng. When we are changing gears. So this is what is going to happen, colleagues. We're going to call the judge so that the MEC can actually take the oath. Then after that, colleagues, you can ask the questions. So we don't want to actually create a break in between. It might actually delay. So it's coming.
No, that's fine. You witnessed. Yeah.
No chair, no chair.
So when we finish, yeah, I will
You'll be witnessing it. Just call their names.
After this, we're going to go so, okay. So what do you do? You call the names? Yes. Okay.
They come, they sign, with the judge, they will just be witnessing.
Okay. Imama. Imama. Yeah.
Colleagues?
Imama.
Colleagues? Just a bit. Welcome, Judge.
Thank you very much. I would like to call MEC Nomantu Nkomoral Huko.
I, Nomantu Nkomo Valehuku, swear that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic, and I will undertake to hold my office as a member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and a faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform functions of my office consciously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
All right. Sign up. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, MEC Nkomora Luhoko. I would like to call upon MEC Kidiboni Pauline Diale Kabela. Pauline. Yes? Can you keep the pen, Judge? Thank you. Yes, sir, there you are. Can you take it out and read?
I, Kidiboni Pauline Diale Tabela, swear that I'll be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic, and I undertake to hold my office as member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office consciously and to the best of my ability. Mudimu Utusi.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're a sharp shot. It's a sharp shot. Sharp shot. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you, MEC. Can I call upon MEC Notanta Faith Mazubugo? Okay. Can I call upon MEC Tasneem Mutara?
I, Tasneem Mutara, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Say you sharp sharp. Yeah, it's in front.
Thank you very much, MEC Mutara. My call upon MEC Matume Kopano Chilwane.
I, Matume Kopano Chilwane, swear that I'll be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and I will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic, and I undertake to hold my office as member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office consciously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Sign up.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, MEC. Let me call again MEC
Chief
Nonhlanhla,
Poise. Chief Poise.
Faith Mazbugo. He had just gone out for...
Chief Poise.
I, Nonhlanhla Faith Mazibuko, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic, and I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So I affirm.
Hola, Chogicho. Congratulations.
Thank
Same
you.
sharp, sharp. Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, MEC Mazbugo. I would like to call upon MEC Lebogang Isaac Maile.
Isaac. That's a colonial. Isaac.
I Lebogang Isaac Maile, swear that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge, directly or indirectly, any secret matters entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
All the lips. Push out. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much, MEC Maile. Let me call upon MEC Mzikaifani Elias Kumar.
Elias.
Yes, he's going to take it.
Elias. I, Mzikaifani Elias Kumalo, swear that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Congratulations, bro. Mzikaifani.
Leave this.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, MEC Kumalo. I would like to call upon MEC Mbali Don Shope. She will be taking an oath.
Dawn, please. I, Mbali Dawn, swear that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa, and I will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity. To be true and a faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted on me. To perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Hey, Tara, sign it up. Any sign, get in the ink. Congratulations. Yeah, sharp. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, MEC Mbali, MEC Klope. Thank you very much. May I call upon MEC Audrey Winifred Murakane Ikohilwe Musupi. She's going to take an affirmation.
Winfred.
Yes. Premier. I, Audrey Winifred Murakani Ikohilwe Musupi, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other laws of the Republic. And I undertake to hold my office as member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability. I affirm. May I keep a pen?
Can the judge sign, please?
Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, Tara.
Thank you very much, MEC Musupi. I would like to call upon MEC Palama Jacob Mama. He's going to take an affirmation.
I, Palama Jacob Mamabulo, solemnly affirm that I will be faithful to the Republic of South Africa and will obey, respect, and uphold the Constitution and all other law of the Republic. I undertake to hold my office as a member of the Executive Council of the Province of Gauteng with honor and dignity, to be a true and faithful councillor, not to divulge directly or indirectly any secret matter entrusted to me, and to perform the functions of my office conscientiously and to the best of my ability.
I affirm.
Oh, I affirm. Thank you.
Congratulations. Say sharp, right? Hey, Tara.
Let me hand back to them. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. And then back to the communications team.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you very much.